Standing in the aft cockpit of the Nordhavn 59. This particular 59 is set up as the motor yacht version, so the cockpit has been moved aft compared to the cockpit version. It's the same size, but what we gain is quite a bit of interior volume on the interior and a full height engine room down below. So currently we have all the teak furniture covered up and stowed away. One other thing in this cockpit is we do have a secondary access point to the engine room. Now, the reason we did this is so that you don't have to go aft onto the swim step in rougher condition. You can just go down this hatch and down a ladder. Two additional features in the cockpit area that I really like on the Nordhavn 59 are the port and starboard boarding gates. You can easily attach an articulating staircase here at this point. And just forward of that, we have these Lexan doors, which can be closed and it will block out the wind from the cockpit. The Nordhavn 59 is a double walkway boat, so there are walkarounds on each side, port and starboard. Right now we'll walk up the starboard side to the foredeck. So here on the foredeck we have these nice deep walkways on both the port and starboard side. The rail is high enough that it'll keep the operator safe. And then we have this great foredeck area that's raised up higher, that's great for entertaining and lounging. So here on the foredeck we have access to the windlass and the chain locker. The windlass is a 24-volt low franz windlass. And we have 300 feet of chain in this nice deep chain locker here. Access to the flybridge and the boat deck is right up these stairs. This staircase is different than the other 59s. We molded these staircases out of fiberglass and added this sink console as well. This is all storage below here too. So we enter the flybridge area aft. This sliding hatch, which is nice, can be closed, keeps the rain out from downstairs. We have a steelhead 1,000-pound davit, as well as the Carib 12-foot tender. Moving forward onto the flybridge, we have this custom barbecue console. It has the Kenyon electric barbecue, isotherm drinks refrigerator, stainless steel sink, and storage below. Now we're under the covered section of the flybridge. As you can see, we've enclosed three sides of it, and we have port and starboard settees, a center bench settee, teak table, and the helm station with the secondary Ray Marine components. So down a few steps here, we have access to the swim step area. On each side of the swim step, we have two hatches. This one here with a hot and cold shower. Here on the starboard side, we have another hatch which has the Glendenning shore cord retrieval system with a 50 amp cord. This particular Nordhavn is also equipped with forward shore power connections as well. Through this watertight door, which is mounted on a pantograph hinge for easy opening and closing, we have access to the engine room. So this engine room is one of my favorite places on the boat. I mean, this engine room truly is a mechanic's dream. It's just so open. The engines are sitting here, right here in the middle. You have access to all four sides. The motor yacht version of the Coastal Pilot series allows for this full height engine room all the way aft. Now we mounted the generator here on center line, which allows us to put this stainless steel workbench over it. FRP built-in storage here on the center line, as well as both on the port and starboard sides. So here on the starboard side, we have all the battery switches. Everything is well labeled and easily accessible. So this boat's power plant are the twin Cummins 715 horsepower engines. These are the QSM 11 series. They're great engines for this boat, and will push this particular boat about 18 knots at the max speed. So separating the living quarters and the engine room is our fuel tank. This is a full beam fuel tank. We did split it in half. Helps with stability, not allowing the fuel to rock side to side. And we have these great sight glasses, as well as the fuel manifolds right over here, all in one place. So a lot of thought and engineering went into the engine room ventilation of the Nordhavn 59. These are the Dometic fan controls. The fans are reversible. In case you have a lot of spray on one side, you can reverse that fan, make it a discharge, so you're taking less moisture into the engine room. And each of the intake fans are also equipped with moisture eliminators. So the two final features that I want to share with you in the engine room that I really like are the water maker here. This is a sea recovery Aquamatic. It's capable of producing 450 gallons per day. It's located right here. It's easily accessible. The filters are here. And this area here we designed to store the dive gear. Everything can hang up here. We covered all the batteries so no water can drip on them. From the aft cockpit here, let's make our way into the spacious salon area. So as you enter the salon of this Nordhavn 59, you'll notice that this is a bit different than the other 59s. What we've done is we've reversed the galley and the salon locations. So now you have this great salon area aft here. This table slides, it also unfolds to become wider if you have a larger party. So on the starboard side of this Nordhavn 59, one unique feature is the additional day head. This is a great feature. It's right near the aft door to the cockpit. You have a sink, toilet, port light for ventilation. So the settees on both sides here are covered with this navy blue textured fabric. It's very nice. It'll hide any dirt or anything else that gets on it. And underneath all of the cushions and the settees, there's storage as well, which is a great use of space. So as you walk forward on KATHERINA into the galley, we have a very nice pantry, lots of storage there. And forward of that, we have the main electrical panel that's here. And one thing I really like about this main electrical panel is it's up higher. So you don't have to crouch down to look at the breakers and see what you're doing. So now on to the port side of the galley area. We have GE appliances and Vitrofrigo refrigeration and freezers. We have a center island, which is very unique to the Nordhavn 59. Tucked away back in the corner over here is a top-loading deep freezer. So just off the galley on the starboard side, we have the helm area. This is a nice area because you are still part of the group. You're still part of your party, and you can just easily turn around, talk, and still be at the helm and in charge. So one unique feature of this helm is we actually took out a step down here. So now the operator can stand here. He doesn't have to crouch over and still see out the windows. So this particular vessel is equipped with the Ray Marine package. It works extremely well, and it's very easy to operate. So just after the helm here on the starboard side, we have the entrance to the owner's suite. This entrance is a private entrance, and down a few steps we'll enter the cabin. As you enter the owner's suite, we have a queen-size bunk. We have a bank of drawers. We have multiple hanging lockers and overall ample storage. On the forward bulkhead of the owner's suite, we have the entrance to the head. This has a full walk-in shower, a gorgeous vanity, and a deep medicine locker. So walking forward between the helm and the galley, down a few steps, we have the lower landing and access to the guest head and guest cabins. So here to my port is the guest head. This has a full walk-in shower and an entrance from the hallway, as well as behind this door there's an entrance to the cabin. Off to the starboard side of the landing here is the entrance to the VIP cabin. The guest VIP cabin is equipped with a queen-size bunk, hanging lockers, and drawer storage as well. There are port lights for fresh air and ventilation, as well as an overhead hatch too. So just aft of the VIP guest cabin, off to the starboard side, we have upper and lower washer and dryer units. Heading aft are the two other guest cabins. Off to the port side here, we have one guest cabin. It has upper and lower bunks. Hanging locker storage and dresser storage as well. Moving over to the starboard side, we have another guest cabin. This one's a bit smaller, but it does have a full-size bunk as well as locker storage too. Thank you for joining us today on the Nordhavn 59 KATHERINA. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact any of our offices or check us out at www.nordhavn.com.